And I can be a man, be big and tough. For you, darling, there won't be enough. I would learn to move mountains, and I learned to part the sea. Whatever you want, whatever you need, you're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray. You're the sun peeking through on that cold winter day. And if I could change...
Welcome back, everyone. Rain is starting to pick up again. Late start for us today. Our meat chickens were supposed to arrive this morning. Normally they go to the post office in town and they call me at like 7:30 in the morning to go pick them up because they've been traveling overnight from the hatchery. But this morning I didn't get the call. We went into town because I was expecting to be there and went to the post office. The chickens weren't there. They think that they went the long route, basically from the hatchery to Vancouver, and then they have to come all the way back to us, which means they might not even make it. They might not survive that trip because that's quite a long time for brand new chicks to be away from a heat lamp. Normally they need to be under heat immediately. But there's kind of like a 24-hour period where the chicks have just hatched. They're still digesting that egg yolk, so they have the nutrients and stuff, but they need to be warm. So they'll put a heat pad in the shipping box to keep them warm for a little while. So we'll see. Apparently they're gonna get here tonight and hopefully they're gonna be okay. So we're gonna keep going with framing the walls. We're gonna work on the front one right there. We found some scrap windows, but we don't really wanna deal with all the framing for that right now. So just in order to keep moving, we'll put that wall up. We picked up some more treated 2x8s to go around the base on the next half of the building. And that should keep us busy for a little while.
I must say this skylight that we put in here is pretty nice. I mean, this skylight, this clear dormer that we have here. And it's also really the first time we've ever been able to work in the rain without getting soaked here, other than working in the house, of course. But to do an outside project, we're covered. Wet board. Perfect. Battery.
Move. on, Boo. Get you, Boo. Get this. Nice catch.
A little high. Okay, so pop it up, put it up here. I'm just gonna take the hoe and pull it back. Let's try that. That's pretty good to me. There you go. I'll just hold them while they...
Do it that way.
Oh, you can? Okay. I'm right-handed. This is the right-hand one.
House at 5:30.
Oh, yeah, there we go. You may have you all. Until it's not. You want to line that top up on your side? Are you in a little bit? In the big boy. The rude boy. One wall diggity done. You putting it in yourself?
Yes. Wait, you just took my pencil.
Katie, come on now. Who do you think I am? Nope. Other way around.
What?
Yeah, you're putting it in backwards. I want to help you, but I don't want to rain on your parade. I'll go grab the drill.
You turkeys are trouble, aren't you? Yes. So I got the call around 9 p.m. last night. I had to drive into town to pick up the chicks, but thankfully they made it. We only lost one in transit, and then this morning the turkey chicks jumped up into this little area because I didn't have it closed in enough and killed 2 of the chicks. So we're down 3, but everything's good now. We've got all the other chicks outside, and then overnight we'll bring them back in here to sleep down below, but we've got these guys all covered, and Reflectex is keeping them toasty in there. But it was a late night for me, so I'm glad that they're here and everyone's good. Everyone's settled in. They were drinking water right away, and kind of, they weren't quite starting to eat when I went to bed last night, but I had dumped some feed on the ground and got a few chicks kind of getting into it, so they were going to show the rest of the chicks that's where the food was. So I was happy to just leave them be for the night. And yeah, now we're gonna get our freezer restocked in a few months. Hey. Boo. 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 Where's Aspen? All right, this morning we're gonna keep going with the walls. So we got kind of the main frame of that one done. Now we just gotta get the studs in, and we got a window. Fortunately, we couldn't find any more white vinyl windows to match, but we pretty much have it so that anything you can see from the house and the main yard is gonna be all the matching white vinyl windows. And then anything kind of on the back side will be whatever else we can find, so you won't really see it. Not a big deal. And we really wanted to have an opening window in the workshop, so that's going to go in this wall that we're working on now. So Greg has already pre-measured all the studs, and I'm just going to start cutting them up.
We're not
Okay, I got it here. Okay. Can you go in inside? I got it. Go inside and see where it's too tight. Like that much? I think if we grab 2 boards, we can bend it in. That's what we want. I want to get it tight. Okay. Oh shit!
That wasn't supposed to happen.
There, give me that. Oh well. It's easy enough. You ready?
Hardly.
What's that?
Hardly.
Hardly. Hardly is better than lots. These windows are super ugly. Super ugly. We're gonna clean them up, but they're good enough for a barn. They're single pane. We won't be insulating this barn because it's for animals. Animals need to adjust to the seasons. So when it's cold outside, they need to acclimatize and stay acclimatized. So if we had it insulated and warm in here, they don't adjust like humans do going back and forth. We addressed that last year when we built our, now we're gonna call it a chicken coop, but the other blue barn that we worked on. So yeah, we gotta keep the animals cool in the winter. We gotta kind of try to keep them cool in the summer too, which, I mean, shade is the best way to do that. So I think it's gonna be all right in here.
So we've got all of these back walls finished, and all these other walls around here are gonna have, are going to have doors and stuff. So there's just a lot of figuring out to do with that. So to just kind of keep things moving but not have to think too hard, we're gonna start putting some siding up on the back. We've got the rest of our blue lap siding that we used on the other chicken coop, and we want to use the rest of it up on here, but we need to make sure what we have is kind of an even balanced amount because we don't want to buy any more, and we just want to use what we have, but we don't want to run out halfway through a wall. So we're just gonna focus on getting the back wall done with the blue siding, and then we'll be able to figure out what we have left to go on the sides, or if that's all we have is for on the back, then we can figure out a different siding for the rest of the building. But should go pretty quick because it's mostly solid, or there's a window, but there's not a whole lot of fancy cuts or anything. So Greg is bringing the siding over and we're gonna get started on that.
Oh, I need that little. raining in there, Katie? It's not even raining anywhere except for where I am.
Dripping, soaked. Oh wait, were we supposed to put a goat door in there? I guess it's going on the side. All right, we got this back wall, kind of the easy stuff done. We are gonna have to get the table saw out to do one more piece along the top, but we're gonna have to cut those in half, so we don't wanna deal with all of that right now. We're gonna keep going around the workshop side. The openings on the goat side, we're gonna do some goat-sized doors. So there's gonna be one there and then two around the corner. But we're gonna deal with those later. And we still gotta work on the window trim, so we're just gonna leave anything with a window for now. I guess on this side, we'll just go up to the top of the window and as far up there as we can. We decided to put the door on this tall side, and then we'll put the big window on the front side that we have. So we're gonna work on those later because those are also complicated. But otherwise, it's coming along. Okay, change of plans. We're gonna work on trim around the one window so we can get that wall done. And we decided we're gonna use the old fence boards when we had the fence between this property and where our house is. They're a nice brown color. I think it was also like a urban walnut or whatever stain that we used. So we're gonna use those boards, but we gotta cut them down a little bit just so we can get the most out of the boards and so that everything kind of fits nicely. So I think we're gonna cut down the width, and then we're also gonna plane them down a little bit, and we'll just have the one side that's planed will be hidden against the wall. So we're gonna jump on the janky table and try to make some cuts. I have to move it. Oh man.
Jankler.
Boo, you better be careful.
Hang out there for a second. Just hang it. Ooh. Oh, that's good.
Pretty thin.
What's that?
Pretty thin.
Oh, that'd be good. this down to that wood.
Try. We've just got to trim the corner of this because it's right there.
Trim me later.
And before we had the wood trim in there, the metal slid in between the wood, but not going to work with the trim there. So hopefully we can just zip that off with the grinder and get it back in. It's a good thing these windows were free.
Tight's fine. I'm in up there. I got in up there. And I got in at the top.
There we go.
You're in?
Caught up on something.
I'm good there.
Just push this.
What the hell is it? Okay.
Good?
It's level. Wow.
She's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, baby, believe me. Believe me. Believe me. She found my heart in my mind, fighting for my bones. And I'll never have to brave the cold alone. She's the kind of story.
It's not supposed to be that tight, okay? I don't care, I need food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. It's hard to even talk right now.
Okay.
That's as far as we're going today.
We did good today.
Yeah. I'm happy with how the trim looks and all with the siding.
Keeps it rustic.
We're getting to the complicated pieces and we're both starving, so it's not happening today. But it's looking good. We got pretty much through that whole wall. All of the easy stuff down this side. And the robin is still nesting in there. She's got a couple little holes where she can go out. So we're gonna have to think about that when we're working tomorrow. Make sure she can still get in and out because I think she probably has a couple weeks of sitting on her eggs still, and then they're gonna hatch. So we're planning on filming a Q&A video soon. If you have any burning questions, leave them down in the comments and we will try to answer them coming up soon. So anyways, with that, we're gonna wrap up the video. We'll see you in the next one.
Sun on my back, baby, believe me. Believe me. Believe me. she's the sea. She's